And now to that major headline tonight in the race for the White House. Joe Biden says he'll no longer travel to Milwaukee for the Democratic convention due to concerns about the coronavirus. Instead, he plans to deliver his nomination speech in his home state of Delaware. But before he accepts his nomination, he still has to choose his running mate. So who are the top contenders in the Veep Stakes? Our Mary Bruce is tracking it all for us.
Tonight, Joe Biden is narrowing his selection.
I'm going to have a choice in the first week in August.
That VP announcement, we're told, is now likely to come next week. It will be an historic pick.
And I commit that I will, in fact, I'll pick a woman to be vice president.
For just the third time in history, a woman will be on the ticket. But it's the first time a candidate has said he will only consider women. The first time the list of potential contenders has looked like this. Nearly a dozen women are under consideration, including well-known former rivals like Senator Kamala Harris. She took on Biden in the primary, attacking him in the first debate for having worked with segregationist senators to oppose school busing programs in the 1970s.
And, you know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
But that appears to be water under the bridge. Last week, as Biden talked to reporters, a photographer catching a glimpse of his talking points. Right there at the top, notes about Harris, reading "Do not hold grudges." Also on the list, Senator Elizabeth Warren. She would bring a forceful economic message to the ticket. California Congresswoman Karen Bass is also a progressive, but less well known. The chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, she has a long legislative record, but not a deep relationship with Biden, though they have been spotted together recently. But with the new spotlight comes new scrutiny. Bass recently forced to defend her comments about Fidel Castro after his death.
The use of the term comandante en jefe, what I meant by that is that clearly in Florida, that is a term that is endearing to him. I didn't see it that way.
Ultimately, for Biden, it may come down to a gut feeling.
The most important thing in choosing the vice president is whether or not the person is simpatico with me in terms of where I want to take the country.
The former vice president has said he's looking for someone to do for him what he did for President Obama, something his wife Jill Biden echoed earlier this week.
And I think Joe is going to be looking for the woman who shares the same values that he shares. And I think that's what he had with Barack Obama.
But there are practical political considerations. The VP pick is a chance to try and unite the party, something Democracy for America CEO and ABC News contributor Yvette Simpson is watching closely.
As we think about how we're going to make sure that progressive values are showing up in this administration. So far, we've been a little disappointed by the agenda that's been put forward. Our hope is that by choosing a progressive VP, he's showing that he really does value our wing of the party, which we believe is, the future of the party.
Biden's team has been tight-lipped about the process, but the potential candidates have not, some openly campaigning for the job. It's something unique to this cycle.
Typically in a vice presidential process, it's like Fight Club. You don't say that it exists. You have to say, well, I'm not interested in the job, or I'm not thinking about it, I'm serving my constituents. In this case, you have many women who are outright saying, I'd be great on the ticket.
Then there's the elephant in the room, Biden's age.
For me, it has to be demonstrated that whomever I pick is two things. One is capable of immediately being president, because I'm an old guy, okay? No, but I'm serious.
Biden would be the oldest sitting president if elected, putting added pressure on his decision with an announcement now just days away. For ABC News, Mary Bruce in Washington.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.